Come and join the party.
Fuck, that was shit.
Hey, I'm Rob. I'm Chris. We're Enter Shikari. Yeah.
Like I said, it's an early show. Are you up to it?
Well, we're awake. So it's good stuff. It's always strange doing, but we've done them before. And once they turn the lights off inside, it feels like it's night anyway. So yeah, it's going to be fine. Normally, it feels a bit weird because you haven't had as much preparation time and you feel like you're kind of just being pushed overboard or whatever. But today, one of our favourite dance acts are playing straight after. So
And Noisia.
Noisia, yeah.
Talking about Noisia, I also read you wanted to work together with Noisia.
We almost did, yeah. We were going to try and wanted them to do like remix of our single or something, or we were going to actually go and try and work together, but it didn't work out. So I think hopefully now we're just going to give them some raw ideas and see where they run with it if they're up for it.
Why didn't it work out? Because of time?
Yeah, some time issue or I can't remember. I think what had happened was like we already had a structure of the song, and they wanted to completely go their own way with it. So we were like, well, it's already a song, so we'll give you something else to work with that we can then let them a bit more free reign.
Free reign?
Free reign. Yeah, I heard that.
No.
So let them reign loose and let them do what they want.
You're one of the few bands that's actually capable of mixing electric elements, punk rock, can we call. How do we do it? It seems to me it's very tricky.
Yeah, well we've kind of grown up with both, to be honest. Like we started in the punk rock scene playing a lot of punk rock music and listening to a lot of punk rock, and then when we got old enough to 16, 17, 18 to start going to bars and clubs, and started listening to a lot more dance music and going to raves and so on, like finding the same kind of euphoric feeling that you might get at a punk rock show, or the same kind of passion that you get at a show as you do in a nightclub. And we just kind of figured we'd try and merge them together, and we've been working at it now for 7-8 years, so I guess we've got to a point where we managed to integrate them quite well. There's a lot of bands that you find will just have a rock song but then put electronics over the top.
Electronic bridge or something.
Yeah, and it just won't really work, and it will kind of clash, and whereas our music is so the electronics is so integrated. The electronics is just another instrument, exactly the same as the drums or the guitar are, and it's all sort of works together with each other as opposed to just a track with electronics plonked on top.
What's the secret behind that organic mixture?
Just, like I said, I think it's just where we're from, how we grew up, and what we were influenced by. So we had London on our doorstep, so we had one of the biggest dance scenes in the world. As well in our city, we had tons of rock, metal, punk bands coming through.
And talking about shows, your shows also very punk rock, very energetic. You also seem to be representing a message, like the triangle on stage. How do you cope with that? And this also a new mixture.
I think first and foremost we're a band, and when you see us live or listen to us, the music is the first thing that you listen to and get into. And then secondly, whether we like it or not, we're up on a bit of a pedestal and people listen to what we say, so I feel like we might as well, in the lyrics, talk about something that we actually care about, that we're passionate about, and something that has a meaning behind it, as opposed to just throwaway lyrics that are pointless, I don't know, talking about an ex-girlfriend or something. We feel that we'd much rather talk about things that really affect us in our lives and affect everyone, and that we have a lot of passion for.
Is it fair to say that the message has become more and more important?
I mean, I guess it's definitely like something that we've found more and more important. I guess the main thing for us when it's the lyrics is like you say, it's a very energetic show, and for us to be able to get up on stage every night, do
do that energetic show, it's got to be something that we want to get up and shout about. That's the reason it's there. It's Raven does a lot of research and he's always reading. He's a very intelligent guy.
Coming from the UK, you must have a lot of inspiration politically wise.
Yeah,
I guess so. Although I mean, the kind of things that we talk about are a lot more worldwide issues as opposed to just sort of localised to England. A lot of things we think about are global problems and solutions.
Yeah.
And as a public figure, do you have the feeling of a sort of responsibility?
Absolutely.
In what way?
Well, I mean, there's personal responsibility in the fact that I think everyone in the world has a responsibility to look after themselves, look after each other, look after the environment that we're all living in for the sustainability of our species. And then I think us as a band have a responsibility because, like I said, we're up on a pedestal. People are, a lot of people around the world watch and listen to us, and so we've got the opportunity to really make a difference as opposed to, like I said, just writing throwaway lyrics.
And like a modern type of priest.
Priest?
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't like to say that we're preaching. I'd rather think of it as we're putting forward our ideas and trying to get people to widen their views on the world, maybe, and if we open a few eyes or get some people to do a little bit more, think a little bit more openly about things that they might not have done before listening to our music, then that's all good.
Not much.